Hello friends. In this video, we're going to review the Alpha Capital Group PropFirm together and get familiar with its rules. The trading industry is often complicated, but at Alpha Capital Group, we eliminate this complexity with a transparent and supportive environment that sees you as a partner, not just a user. The unique combination of this prop firm, specialized training, opportunities for growth as a qualified analyst, and advanced technology is designed to enhance your trading journey. Trust and transparency are at the core of this prop firm, and your success is their mission. Unlike some companies that have vague rules and processes, here they emphasize that clarity and honesty are the top priorities. This means viewing the trader as a partner, a two-way relationship, not just a customer or service provider. The three main pillars of Alpha Capital Group's prop firm. Specialized training provided by experienced professionals. A career growth path, such as promotion to the role of qualified analyst and advanced technology for tools and platforms. Alpha Capital Group is a global leader in proprietary trading, committed to providing exceptional trading conditions, advanced analytical tools, and outstanding customer service to its community of over 100,000 active monthly analysts. Alpha Capital's in-house platform, built with innovative technology and years of experience, provides stable and accessible market entry so you have everything you need to succeed. Now, let's get into the rules section of the Alpha Capital Plan, where the first plan covers profit targets, drawdown limits, and the minimum number of trading days. Phase 1 is the profit target, where the profit goal for Stage 1 is 10% of the initial balance. The max drawdown is the account ceiling, meaning the highest balance that has been recorded so far. For example, in a $100,000 account, the initial drawdown limit is $94,000. If you reach $102,000, the new drawdown limit becomes $96,000. In the max daily drawdown section, the maximum daily drawdown is 4%, which is calculated from the highest balance or daily balance. And minimum trading days, which is the minimum number of trading days, is 1 day. Leverage and trade volume limits are 130 for Forex, 1:9 for metals, 110 for indices, and 110 for oil. The maximum lot size limit based on account size is specified in this section. For example, for a $5,000 account, the maximum lot size is 2.5, for $10,000, it's 5 lots, for $25,000, 10 lots, for $50,000, 20 lots, for $100,000, 40 lots, for $200,000, 80 lots, and for $300,000, 120 lots. Please note that violating this rule will result in the profit gained from the violation being removed the first time, and on the second violation, the account will be closed and the qualified analyst status will be revoked. Keep in mind that this limit applies to each individual position, not to the overall idea. One of the additional features of this prop firm is that news trading is completely allowed. However, you are not allowed to open or close a position on the relevant instrument 5 minutes before and 5 minutes after the news. Holding positions over the weekend is allowed during the evaluation phase and also on the funded account, and you can also withdraw profits at any time permitted by the rules. One important point about this prop firm is that if, after a 6% profit, your drawdown brings your balance back to the initial amount, you must keep the profit in the account in order to continue. If you withdraw all the profit, the account will be closed. For example, with a $100,000 account and $2,000 profit, the new balance is $102,000, and the drawdown limit is set at $96,000. If you withdraw the entire $2,000, your balance goes back to $100,000, but the drawdown limit still remains at $96,000. The maximum capital allocation limit, which is the total capital across all plans, Pro, Swing, 1, and 3, is $400,000. Here you can see a list of prohibited strategies in the Alpha Capital prop firm, such as exploiting prices or taking advantage of unreal trading opportunities. For example, arbitrage, network latency, front-running to get prices first or exploiting pricing errors, latency trading, arbitrage, high-frequency trading, group reverse or hedge trading, spamming the order book, as well as group trading or signal following are all strictly prohibited. Another significant restriction is that the comprehensive management of an account by anyone other than the actual account owner is strictly prohibited. All trades must be executed by the trader whose name is registered on the account. If you're not sure whether your strategy, whether it's an EA or manual scalping, is allowed, you should message Alpha Capital Support on a free demo account before starting the evaluation so they can review and approve it. Order book spamming means placing a large number of orders in the order book to create a false impression of market activity. This gives an unfair advantage because in a simulated environment, a trader can gain an unfair score using this method since the consequences aren't as severe as in the real market. And the second issue is system stress, where a large number of orders can slow down or disrupt trading systems, causing instability and reduced performance. For example, instead of opening a single one-lot order, the trader opens 10 consecutive 0.1 lot orders to manipulate the price or data feed in the simulated environment. Alpha Capital reserves the right to impose serious penalties in the event of a violation of the rules. The contract can be terminated immediately in case of any violation, and profits gained from prohibited strategies will be removed. Even if you successfully pass the evaluation phase, if a violation is later proven, you will not advance to the qualified/analyzed stage. The performance fee is charged upon request in Alpha Pro, 1 Swing, and 3 accounts, and you can see the rules regarding profit withdrawals in this section. For example, regarding profit withdrawal conditions, the trader can request a withdrawal at any time, provided that the 40% best day rule is observed. There must be at least 2% gross profit on the account balance. No single trading day should account for more than 40% of the total profit generated. For example, if you make $1,000 profit in one day, you can only request a withdrawal if your account balance is more than $2,500, because in this case, the $1,000 would be less than 40% of the total profit. If the total profit is $4,000, the best day should not be more than $1,600. You can see other information about consistency score. For example, the net profit of the best day is divided by the total account profit. If the result is more than 40%, the consistency rules have not been followed, and when it drops below 0.40, the trader can request a withdrawal. For example, on the first day you make $1,200 in profit, and on no other day do you make more than this. When your account balance reaches $3,000, it becomes withdrawable. Among the frequently asked questions, we can mention the account being in a loss. The profit of the best day is divided by a negative number, but the system shows it as 0. Also, if your consistency is over 100, meaning the profit of your best day is more than your total account profit, you need to increase your total profit so that it drops below 40%. To calculate the required profit to comply with the best day profit rule, multiply your best day's profit by 2.5, which is the inverse of 40%. For example, if your best day's profit is $1,000, your total account profit needs to reach $2,500 for you to be eligible for withdrawal. Partial withdrawal and its effect on consistency. A partial withdrawal resets the consistency score. After a partial withdrawal, you can withdraw the remaining money whenever you want, but if you trade again, a new consistency calculation period begins. The profit from the previous period is locked until you meet the requirements again. For example, the best day is $1,000 profit, but out of the total profit of $2,500, $200 is from the previous period. The calculation is done as 1,000 divided by 2,300, which equals 43% that is non-withdrawable. So, the balance must reach $2,700 for it to become withdrawable. After a violation or a decrease in profit, if your withdrawal is rejected or part of your profit is reduced due to the violation, consistency is recalculated only after a new trade is made. Without a new trade, the system shows the previous amount, but the team will review it and reject the withdrawal. Please note that accounts that have chosen this fee method are not eligible for bi-weekly withdrawals. That was our review of Alpha Capital Group's PropFirm and an introduction to its rules. Wishing you success until the next video.